Hi, I'm Dr. Malone. Welcome to Biology Now, Chapter 1, The Nature of Science. Caves of Death. This chapter is a story about a mysterious scourge decimating our bat populations. After we read this chapter, you should be able to determine whether something is living or non-living, be able to diagram the scientific method and identify each step in the process, and also be able to get through a hypothesis and the scientific method. We'll talk about experiments, how to use variables, treatments, controls, and the difference between correlation and causation. A scientific fact versus a scientific theory, and be able to look at biological organization. An intro into the process of science. Every spring for 30 years, Alan Hicks laced up his hiking boots, packed his camera, and set out to count bats in caves in upstate New York. A biologist with the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation, Hicks leads one of the few efforts in the country to collect annual data on bat populations. Since 1980, he had never missed the annual cave trip until March 17th, 2007. That day of all days in my entire career, I stayed at my desk, recalls Hicks, who had remained behind to write a report for his supervisor. What a bad choice. A couple of hours after his crew left to inspect some local caves 15 miles from the Albany office, Hicks' cell phone rang. Hey Al, something weird is going on here, said a nervous voice. We've got dead bats everywhere. The line went quiet. What are we talking about here? Asked Hicks. Hundreds of dead bats? No, said the voice. Thousands. At first, Hicks conjectured that the bats must have died in a flood, which had happened in that particular cave before. But the next day, a young volunteer who had been out with the team told Hicks to check his email. The volunteer had sent him a picture taken the day before of 8 little brown bats hanging from a cave outcropping. Each one had a fuzzy white nose. This was a surprise, because little brown bats do not have white noses. Interesting. I wonder where this story might go. Well, class, it's up to you to keep reading, because now you're on your own.
Command tab.
We're like,
I have no idea.
I don't either. It's gone. Hello, is anyone watching my video? Hello? How do we turn it off? Maybe it's off.
Oh, it recorded.
Maybe it never started.
What happened?
I don't know.
Bring all to the front.
I hit record, it counted down.
I saw you do it too. Stop recording. Stop recording.